Hey Dan, so I've watched all your videos. It's Saturday evening. You may have left one or uploaded one today, but I've actually been out of the house. Beth, as I may have mentioned last night when we talked, is at a youth retreat up in the cities with Duncan and Galen. Colleen is off with some friends, and Marshall and Preston and I are at home. We went over to Fountain City, which is this little town on the Wisconsin side of the Mississippi. Sort of a little artsy village combined with, Wisconsin local farmer village. There's an old hotel over there. A guy is interested in us serving some coffee or doing something in conjunction with his bar. So we're looking at that. So we went over there and we had lunch and diddled around over there. In fact, what we did was we faffed and fiddled. That's actually some of my favorite words right there. I've got a list of favorite words which I will introduce at some future video, but in the meantime, look it up. We faffed and fiddled. Then we came back, we went to a movie. In fact, Mr. Woodbury, if you are there listening, here is a nod to you. We went to see the new Pink Panther 2 movie that was just out with Steve Martin. Fell asleep through the middle third of it, so it was lacking a certain je ne sais quoi. And then we just recently got home, and I'm having internet problems, so I thought, well, hell, I might as well make a vid. So, thanks for doing daily updates. Gosh, I really hope to see more lava fields. I haven't seen enough. One can never see enough lava fields. And I mean, Lord knows, I don't want to have any beach shots. I don't want to see any sand or surf, or, God forbid, women in bikinis. That's, certainly not what I'm about. But lava fields, yeah, that's me. So, bring it on, give me some more lava fields. I'm really into that. The other thing is I think that there appears to be a little fashion dyslexia going on your end. Perhaps, you didn't cross over the equator, so it's not the Coriolis effect. But what I've noticed is that the only time anybody in your videos is wearing long sleeves is when they are swimming. I thought about that. I thought, I'm befuddled. That's all I can say. I mean, if you can't run around bare-chested in Hawaii, and no, Sarah, I'm not talking about you, so don't get any ideas, then where can you run around bare-chested? That's all I know. Let's see, Maui. You're at Maui now. I've got a couple of requests for you. I don't know if you remember when we were sophomores, I went to Maui with my folks. My grandparents had a timeshare or a condo of some sort down there, and we were staying in Kaanapali, which is, I think, a little farther north up the coast from Lahaina. So I don't know. Gosh, it sounds like a Hebrew invocation, doesn't it? Lahaina. So anyway, I don't know where you're staying in Maui, but that's where we were. I think Kaanapali, there's a big golf resort up there, which is probably why my grandparents were staying there. But one thing that my dad and I did, and actually I'm laying this on you, man, because I need you to redeem my Hawaiian soul on this. Here's the deal. Mount Haleakala, or Haleakala, I don't know if there's a mount in front of it, but apparently Haleakala is this mystical place to watch sunrises from. The only problem, of course, is Haleakala is like hours from anywhere. And so you have to get up really early, which of course you're already doing, in order to get up there for the sunrise. So my dad and I got up, and he and I drove up, and we got there 5 minutes after the sun rose. So I'm laying on you, man. Can you go up and watch the sunrise for me? If it's in the cards, then go watch the sunrise. Make me feel better, would you? At least one of us will have done it. Let's see, the other thing about Lahaina was I remember walking downtown by myself and getting somebody offering to sell me dope. So I missed out on my big chance to buy some Hawaiian bud. You don't have to redeem me on that one, man. All right. The other thing we did on Maui is we actually went to, I guess that would be the east side of the island, which was completely and utterly different from the west side of the island. I think I heard Bryn and Karu talking about how much rain one part of the island had gotten in one of the videos. I guess that was the big island you were on. I wonder how they named it that. You know, I mean, what did they do? Were they rolling up to it in their boat and they're going, man, that sure looks like a big island? And somebody said, you know, that's a perfect name. Let's call it the Big Island. I don't know. It's lacking some poetry, I think. Let's see. I sent the email off, so we'll see. I can't really think about what else to say about Hawaii. I have been listening to a lot of Howard Jones lately, based on that conversation that I had in that reference to Chris Blame. But I really like Howard Jones. I mean, he's a good musician. So, what else is happening here? I can't really think of anything that's going on. It was in the 40s again today. It's going to be in the 40s again tomorrow. Everything's melting. Apparently on Lake Erie. Not that that's anywhere near here. A huge, massive, miles-long chunk of ice that was currently being sat upon by hundreds of ice fishermen broke away from the Ohio shore and floated out into the lake. They were able to save everybody but one, I think. So it was kind of, obviously it made me think twice about driving on Lake Winona, even though we still have 2.5 feet of ice, and really, where's it going to go? It's not like it's actually going to break away and float out into really anywhere. So, that, it seemed like I had something else I wanted to tell you. Let me look at my list. Did I cover everything? Wear less on the beach. Show people wearing less on the beach, preferably. More lava, please, more lava fields. I want to see more lava. I don't know if I mentioned, show more lava fields. Something about the rocky terrain, the black, smoking, rocky terrain that just really, really turns me on. And you went to McDonald's? You went all the way to Hawaii and you went to McDonald's? What did you have, like a banana something? Is that what you had? Or banana fries? Banana? I can't remember what you said it was, but McDonald's? So, alright, well, I'm sitting out on my porch, and I think I'm going to go inside, get some dinner. Kids and I are going to go swimming. Gosh, it seems like there was something I wanted to tell you about. Oh well. Oh, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang last night. Actually, I wanted to watch The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, about 3 transvestites. And actually not transvestites, they were, transvestites. Who were crossing the desert in a bus named Priscilla that broke down in a small town in Australia, and their experiences with the locals. That's what I wanted to watch, and I got vetoed. Probably just as well. So we watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Did you know that was based on a book written by Ian Fleming of James Bond? I didn't know that. I mean, that would explain the name Truly Scrumptious. I mean, Truly Scrumptious, Pussy Galore. There's an essay there, I think. There's actually a master's on just that, I think. James Bond, Caractacus Potts. I can see it. It's forming in my mind. I'll work on it. I'll get back to you. But also the screenplay was written by Roald Dahl. I didn't know that either. So, and Benny Hill was in it. Who knew? So, well, enjoy the rest of your visit. What do you have, 14 days left? 14 Hawaii days, right? That comes out to being 8 continental U.S. days. So, enjoy your time. Regards to all. Mr. and Mrs. Woodbury, hello. One of these days you'll actually get to Pendleton, and hopefully there will be some coffee there that I have sent long ago as a housewarming present for you still left. I think it's highly unlikely. I'll send more. See ya.